Alright, class, so today we will be discussing the cooking styles of Malagasy culture in Madagascar. So to begin with, I will start with the introduction. Madagascar is an island country that lies along the coast of Africa. As the world's fourth largest island, it is known for its diversity in cuisine, tradition, and language. Today I'll cover the various cooking styles that are used in everyday cooking through their vibrant colors, delicious aromas, and intense flavors. That's kind of what made me choose this topic. So the ways that the Malagasy culture tells a story through their food makes it a pretty interesting choice for research, which I'll get further into today. So traditional Malagasy cuisine. What is Malagasy cuisine? So basically, it just consists of staple ingredients such as rice, cassava, and corn maze. Some of which ingredients some of us have already tried. These ingredients are commonly found in most dishes, along with meats, vegetables, and various spices. They can be cooked in different ways that I'll go throughout the presentation, just like baking, stewing, grilling, etc. For the grilling side of things, grilling holds a high rank in cooking fashion for Madagascar. It includes cooking meats, fish, and vegetables over open flames or hot stone to give it kind of that smoky flavor. This cooking style is a social, frequently used style of cooking for get-togethers, big celebrations, and festivities as well. The method ordinarily starts with marinating flavors, herbs, and some of acidic add-ins like vinegar or citrus juices, along with other sauces as well, just to expand the flavors and kind of get that nice and tender meat most of us like. The marinated things that are at that point strung onto sticks or set specifically on the flame broil, where they cook for a period of time, let the flavors come together, and then overall smell really good. Commonly flame broiled meats include pork, chicken in this type of cuisine, along with fish such as shrimp. It also includes vegetables like tomatoes, onions, chime peppers, zucchini. These are all commonly used for the dishes, and I will keep talking about this in the other parts of the slideshow as well. So steaming is one of the conventional cooking choices that is used for their cooking fashion. The tender cooking strategy includes using steam to cook different plates, including rice, vegetables, and meats, coming about dishes that are flavorful and nutritious, of course. Rice is usually steamed in bamboo steamers, which permits the grains to cook equally and thoroughly, resulting in soft and fluffy rice. Steamed rice serves as a staple to numerous Malagasy dishes, giving it that fulfilling base for savory stews, meats, and other sauces as well. Vegetables like cassava, spinach, and other greens are commonly steamed in Malagasy cooking. Steaming makes a difference to keep the common flavors and spices of the vegetables to make sure no flavor goes unnoticed. So it kind of highlights every individual part of the dish. Steamed vegetables, of course, are also frequently used as side dishes or primary dishes when there is no meat involved, just to highlight the freshness and popping colors of their dinners. Next, we have the fermentation side of things. Fermentation is used for saramaso, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, in Malagasy cooking. It includes aging different ingredients such as shrimp and beans, as you can see the picture. To start the fermentation process, the chosen ingredients are regularly cleaned and then blended with salts and other seasonings. The blend is later cleared out into a cool, dim place, just for a couple hours, letting it break down the sugars, the nutrients, and other proteins that go into the food. One of the well-known aged dishes that includes fermentation in Madagascar is saramaso, which comprises a fermented shrimp blended with vegetables and other flavors as well. As I mentioned beans previously, you can see the picture there. The dish is frequently served with rice too on the side. This is important to the whole cooking style just because it's one of the ways that they are able to store food for long periods of time, meaning that it won't go bad in the long run. Next, we have the stewing side. So stewing could be a cooking fashion. It's kind of the heart and soul of Malagasy food in Madagascar. Ravitoto is a dish that includes steaming. It's used with like pork, cassava, tomatoes, onions, and garlic. So the steaming method would be used to make this dish. It's a conventional strategy of cooking that results in flavorful dishes that's overall comforting and fulfilling. To make it, pork pieces are prepared with herbs. They're browned into a pot to upgrade the flavor. Then the cassava is finely chopped along with diced tomatoes, onions, and minced garlic. As you can see, most of the dishes kind of include the same ingredients. The way that they are cooked kind of ultimately alters the flavors of the dish, so that's really important to keep in mind. So it merges all the veggies and the meat together, and this is a very popular dish in Madagascar. It allows the steaming allows the cassava to highlight the juices within this dish to kind of coat the meat in a thick sauce. The dish is ordinarily served with hot steamed rice or boiled cassava. Ravitoto is an image of a Malagasy culinary dish. It shows the resourcefulness of the Malagasy individuals who utilize nearby and common found foods to make flavorful and feeding dinners for a big family. What I did try the MALAGASY, and it was kind of hard to find, so I did have to ask a friend, but I did really enjoy it. So overall, that was it. And then lastly, again, fusion food in Malagasy reflects Madagascar's different ways to go about their cooking advancements that we also use here in the United States. We all use some sort of stewing, frying, baking, grilling, etc. So over time, the cooking has been noticed more here. The combination of culinary ingredients has driven to the development of new dishes that challenge common ideas of Malagasy cooking. So, what I was able to find out is that more restaurants have like popped out within the area. I did not provide any, but I would recommend for people to go out and just try new food overall. So overall, the fusion cooking in Malagasy speaks to different qualities, needs, and enjoyment of all the people and the families there. It shows the importance of nourishment to bring people together through what we all love, of course, food. We all need it to survive. As Madagascar continues the use of flavors and their own styles of cooking from around the world, its culinary impact will continue to grow and excite the common ground for people who go out and try it. So if you have any friends or family that want to go try something new, I would highly recommend to go try some Malagasy food. I myself have already done it. Going back to this again, here are my references, and thank you so much.